The snakes are the worst summoned animal in Shinobi Striker, and it's not even close. After the Ninja Hound, the Ninja Hawk, and the Ninja Toad, Shinobi Striker is back with another update, the Ninja Snake. In my opinion, the coolest looking summoned animal in the game, but it's so bad. Like other ninja animals, you gotta gamble for this one, and I was lucky to get the SS rank attacker snake on my first 10 pull, and then proceeded to get no other snakes with any of my lower value scrolls. Thanks for the 3 ninja toads, bro. The summoned animal lineup is getting pretty busy here, so the chances of you getting the specific animal you want are getting lower and lower the more updates keep adding new ninja animals. And much like the previous ones, the ninja snake comes in 3 varieties: the attacker, the supplier, and the healer. I got the attacker, as you guys know, but the reason why I was trying so hard to get the other ones is because they are significantly different this time around. It's not just that the attacker deals more damage and the healer heals you while you ride it, well, it's still that. But on top of that, they also have very different properties. Let's start with the attacker, the one I had the most experience with. When you hit the button, this whole summoning animation plays. This is the slowest summoning so far. And yes, you can get interrupted while summoning the animal, so that's great. The snake travels through the ground only. If you find a wall, you can actually start climbing it. But if you find an edge or a corner, yeah, forget about it. The snake cannot take those. I am not dismounting on purpose here. The snake is automatically going away. While traveling, you can shoot projectiles, a wind jutsu, from the snake's mouth, and they look like they track the opponent. I say look like because even though those are some big curves, the tracking sucks so much. And if you get hit by any attack, it will interrupt your summon. It will straight up dismount you, which is not a good feeling after going through that big summoning animation. If the snake times out or you dismount it manually, it will go underground and then attack the spot where you left it. Not the spot you're targeting, not the player you are targeting, but exactly the spot where you stopped riding it. If I hit people with this attack twice, that's more times than I noticed. And that's kind of it. The snake speed isn't anything special. It doesn't bump people that get close to it. It is incredibly underwhelming. There is kind of a secret property to these snakes though, which is if you're not shooting, if you're just traveling, enemies cannot target you. They can still hit you, but since you can't be targeted, it can be hard to throw you off the mount. So you could say this is a great mount to escape a team fight if you're about to die, until you remember how long that summoning animation is. You're not getting away from anybody, my friend. But as I was trying out the snake in the Ninja World League, I learned that the attacker snake is probably the worst one of the 3 by far. You see, this wind style attack that you can do is actually different depending on the snake you get. You still get the attack bonus, the cooldown reduction, or the healing depending on the snake type, but on top of that, the wind attack itself changes. The attacker snake deals the most damage as is expected, but the attack has the most basic effect of them all, which is simply knocking the target down. It's a forced hard knockdown, which to me is the worst thing you could do because you can't even use this to combo with your teammates. The supplier snake, on the other hand, attacks targets with a similar attack, but this one actually poisons them. So you're getting a cooldown reduction while riding the snake, and you poison targets without knocking them down immediately, which can help in combos. But if combos are your favorite thing to do, then the healer snake is just the best one for you, as its attacks will trap the opponent with a bunch of smaller snakes, essentially stunning them for a short period of time. But that short period is enough to combo with a teammate or even dismount yourself and just hit them with your jutsu. Not to mention, this is the snake that heals you, so it's just the best one by default. And this is why I spent all of my lower level scrolls trying to get the other types, because I wanted to try them out. Maybe the problem was just the attacker snake itself. Maybe the others have some cool stuff, but they were just not dropping for me. So thank you, Hidden Rose, for the supplier and the healer snake footage. Without him, I wouldn't be able to show you their attacks. But the more I played, the more I felt like the problems I had with the snake were primarily with the way it moves, the long summoning animation, and the way it just dismounts on every ledge. I know I'm being very rough on this ninja animal, but the truth is it is absolutely worthless in most of the maps in this game. It's an animal that cannot jump when most of the maps are designed with platforms in mind. I could see it being useful in some flatter maps like the lobby map, for instance, but ninja animals are still not a part of your build. They are something that you equip before you even enter matchmaking. By the time you see what map you are playing in, it's already too late. You're locked in. What the hell is the ninja snake gonna do for me here? I can't use it to climb the building even. It's gonna automatically dismount once I reach a ledge. I sure wish I had a ninja hawk right about now so I could get back into that fight faster. Man, the ninja toad would be very useful for a daring escape here, knocking all the opponents back. And yes, maybe the ninja hounds are due for some love, because ninja hawk and ninja toads are usually the right option. Ninja hounds as the first animal, I think they kind of get a pass, but ninja hawk and ninja toad, they really peaked with their design. I mean, they went full mobility with a ninja hawk, so you can get in the action and out of the action faster than with anything else. And the ninja toad is an armored animal jumping up and down. If you need to protect a point or knock people away from you, it's an even better option than the hawk. And guess what? Even if the map is full of holes and full of platforms, the toad can jump, he can clear those. The snake, however, I found myself not using it half the time I had it available. I've never felt like I had such a big waste of a button just filling up my build, but that's honestly what the snake felt like for me. And you know what the biggest bummer of it all actually is? This is the sauciest animal they have done so far. I love the look of the snakes. All three of them look super cool. The summoning animation? Yeah, I hate that it's so long, it's not practical, but it also looks awesome. This snake farms aura like no other animal does, and if there's a game where farming aura is important, it's Shinobi Striker. So the snake being weak just hurts more than usual. A bad jutsu, or in this case a bad ninja animal, doesn't mean it will be bad forever. Shinobi Striker is still getting updates every month or so, meaning that at any point, there could be a balance patch that makes these animals actually viable, just like they've done for so many jutsu in the past. The biggest buff they could give the snake is have it figure out how to navigate corners. If you can climb down a ledge without automatically dismounting, or take a corner from the side of a building, then the snake is at least more useful for navigating. The tracking of the projectiles could use a buff as well, and maybe also the frequency, how fast you can shoot them off, because right now you can shoot 3, maybe 4 projectiles before the snake times out. It just doesn't feel like you're making much of an impact. You can also buff its movement speed on the ground, because right now I just feel like I can move much faster using regular ninja movement and a wire kunai. And finally, that summoning animation needs to be half of what it is right now. If you make all of these changes, maybe you overbuff the snake, maybe it becomes overpowered, but then again, it's competing with an animal that can literally fly, so even then, I don't know if that would be enough. No one really knows what the future holds for Shinobi Striker or the Ninja Snake. It could become the best animal the game has ever seen, but right now, on release, it is 100% the worst one, no matter which one you pull. So my suggestion is simple. Save your scrolls. Don't even bother. I hear the new SS Plus weapon for attack types is cool, so if you really want to spend scrolls, do that. I don't know how good it is though, I didn't get that either. This might very well be the last time I use the Ninja Snake, but above all else, I cannot say this enough, ninja animals need to be a part of your build. Not something you select separately, but something that you can switch after you see what game mode and map you're gonna play on. Something that you can choose to pair up with certain jutsu, something you can choose to play as a specific class. Having this menu outside of all of that and locking in your choice regardless of game mode, map, or role that you choose to play feels like it goes against what the game has always encouraged me to do, which is to experiment and try unique combinations of weapons, jutsu, and ninja tools. Instead, I just choose the hawk or the toad because they're the most versatile and call it a day. That's the best change they could do for ninja animals by far, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of the Ninja Snake in the comments down below. And for more Shinobi Striker, check out this video right here. Hidan is a sick DLC and a wonderful start to Season 9. Thanks for watching. Bye.